I gotta hold my mirror up because I'm blind. Like, I'm blind as hell.
Exposed, 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 exposed. You are exposed, sir. I'm gonna expose you, expose you. Oh my God, expose you.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Curly Bae and I'm back with you again with another video. Now I know I've been pretty sporadic with my videos, but I'm trying so hard to be consistent. So if it's your first time coming to my channel, thank you for coming, and go ahead and just go on and click that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you can be part of the CurlFriend family too, because you don't want to miss out on some really great tips that I got for the natural hair and stuff, and just like stuff that I got going on. Also, if you're a returning girlfriend, welcome back. You know, shit ain't changed, except, you know, maybe I got a little bit better at my brows. What you think? I mean, I still have to like blend it out, whatever, but this is definitely gonna be like a get ready with me, and I want to talk to you about some of the discoveries I've made over the past couple weeks. I've been experimenting, so don't think that my absence has been in vain. I've really been experimenting with new products and old products as well, and I want to just touch on a subject that's pretty controversial, and we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. All right. Okay, let go. A lot of you have had a perm before. A lot of you that are following me have had a perm before. I have been natural for about 5 years now. I've been natural since 2012. I'm going on 6. But I've done so much with my hair. I've colored it, I've bleached it, I've rinsed it, I've chopped it at least twice. I've shaved the side. I've had so much going on with my hair, and a lot of people ask me for advice on how do I get my hair to grow back. Well, it's been a trial and error for me as well. Look at me, I'm talking more than I'm actually putting on makeup. But yeah, it's been a trial and error for me. Wait, why am I doing this? I need to put on my primer. Yeah, it's just been crazy the last, you know, I would say the last 4 years. So my first year, I mean, my hair was thriving. I was trying to figure it out and whatnot, but it was so easy. And then I started coloring my hair and started experimenting, and I think that was one of the worst things that I've done. I should have like tried to figure out my hair instead of changing my curl pattern. And one of the main reasons that I colored my hair was to change my curl pattern of my hair. But you know, shit happens, you live and you learn. But yeah, so since I've started going natural, I've been hearing so much people saying don't use grease and whatnot. I don't use grease in my hair, and I remember that grease was a key staple. Now grease was lit as a kid, okay? Like if you didn't put grease in your hair was not gonna thrive. And I had pretty long hair as a kid, so I don't know what the hell they were talking about, because grease definitely worked out for me. It never dried my hair out. It kept my hair moisturized for a week, at least for a full week. Now since I've been natural, I have not been implementing grease in my hair, and I noticed that my hair would get like super dry like within a day or two, and it was so annoying. My hair would always get knotted up, and I was like, how can I prevent these blasted knots? Like it was just crazy. Yeah, I know I'm putting like color corrector everywhere, but my skin is just jacked, you know, from the scar. What the so I was just kind of like, hold on, my hair, I remember I used to beg my mom to use the grease and water in my hair because it would make my hair so soft, and it would make my hair so manageable, and it would make it easier for her to comb my hair. And I've been struggling, girl. I've been struggling trying to find what products is gonna work with my hair. Talking about Shea Moisture, this, and then when you really look at it, what's the demographic that they're always, you know, pushing? It's usually girls with more like mixed type hair. No judgment, you know, it's just like that's what they push, and those are who the products are made for. And yes, they do help our type of hair, our 4C hair, but at the same time, how long does your hair stay moisturized compared to someone who has much finer hair? That's the question. So I started experimenting with grease and whatnot, and let me use my beauty blender. I started experimenting with grease and whatnot, and I just realized that grease is lit. Like we've been staying away from it, but grease is lit. Like I've noticed a huge improvement in my hair. I've also been stretching my hair. So I've been stretching my hair now. This is why my hair looks like that. Lord. I've been stretching my hair for the last, from since Sunday. And I just love the results. My hair seems to take it seems to take the moisture, and there's less knots, so I lose less hair. Girl, let me tell you, why wasn't I doing this from the jump? I think I would have already had waist length hair already, minus the fact that, you know, I've done the big chop like twice already. So my question is, what do you guys do to keep your hair moisturized? Like, what do you use? Because the whole time I've been using like Shea Moisture, I've been using Aunt Jackie. Aunt Jackie, I'm not gonna lie, is the truth. But a lot of people have been saying to use grease. Not grease, oils. And yeah, oils may be nice and everything like that, but when you live in hot climates, the amount of oils that our hair needs to be moisturized, it could get a little messy. It messes up your clothes, it messes up your skin. Like I was struggling with that too. Like as you guys can see, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my skin, not knowing that, you know, like when I go to bed, even though I put the little sock around my head so that the oil doesn't drip down, it still gets to my skin, and then my skin is just all jacked up. And I wish that I made that correlation a long time ago, because then my skin would have been flourishing for the last few years. Yeah, and also like every once in a while I would get like a couple like pimples like on my shoulder or whatever, or like right here, and I know it's from my hair. And I just was looking greasy because the oils would actually come through my pores. So my pores was actually looking really bigger. I was looking really oily, and I've noticed that my skin has been less oily since I stopped using the oils. Big shocker, right? That's why I guess they say it's really important to do what works for you, because grease may not work for everybody, but I know it definitely would work for a lot of 4C sisters or type 4 hair sisters who have been struggling with their hair and trying to figure out how to keep it moisturized. So if you guys don't know, grease is definitely has petroleum in it, and a lot of people try to stay away from petroleum because they say it's drying, it's unhealthy, it's non-vegan. But I mean, come on, really, there's a lot of things that we use that's non-vegan and that we have to use, because if we don't use it, it's just not gonna work like how we need it to work. Like some people's skin is just too dry, you know, to just not use petroleum to seal in that moisture barrier. And it's the same for your hair. Like we use sealants and whatnot, but the sealants sometimes aren't strong enough. It's not creating a strong enough barrier for our hair. Okay, we're getting somewhere, baby. We're getting somewhere. Hopefully, like, I feel like on the camera it looks like a little orangey or whatever, but in real life though, my skin is looking like snatched. Minus like, you know, Camilla and Beatrice over here. Okay. In reality, I think that oils are just way too light for us. One oil that I do like Argan oil and jojoba oil. I think Argan oil works best for what I need, but it's expensive, and who got time for that? Who got time to be spending $12 on like 1 ounce of argan oil, 1.6 ounces to be exact of argan oil? Like, come on, babe. Come on. And another thing people also say too is, like, other than using oils, is using shea butter. And I'm a firm believer in shea butter. My only thing is with shea butter is that Shea butter can be very thick for your scalp, and it doesn't penetrate your scalp. Even if you warm it up in your hands, even if it's whipped, it's just way too much, and it doesn't penetrate the scalp like grease does. Because with grease, you can at least put it on your scalp and then brush it through your hair. So what I like to do is I like to put shea on the length of my hair. Ew. Like literally, what are you doing? What are you doing? Guys, and I know like you guys hear it all the time, like, oh, do what works for you, but then at the same time they still chastise you for using the things that you use. For instance, you know, like I'm gonna just use what works, because when I was growing up, the two moisturizers that my mom used for my hair was aloe. Well, like we had an aloe plant growing outside, so we would use that to moisturize the hair like on wash days. And then we would, what the hell else we used to do? Oh, and we used to use grease and water. That was it. We didn't use no moisturizer, no expensive ass natural hair products. Literally, grease could cost you anywhere from $2 to $5, you know. I don't use that Indian hemp stuff. I actually use either the Blue Magic or the Dax grease, the green one. And those work perfect. And I'm a product junkie, but I'm about to start putting all my products in like one thing and then just kind of like throwing them out. Just kind of like, because it doesn't make any sense to have so many different products and they all give the same flipping results. I'm putting on some eyeshadow primer. I don't even know where I'm going with this because I don't really know how to do makeup, and you guys like oh midget. You see, this is why I don't do my makeup. This is why I don't do makeup. Book me guys, you know, just busted a house. That's just how I feel about the whole thing. It's like people would tell you what to do with your hair, but it's your hair. And half of these people you've never even met before, but they're telling you, oh, you shouldn't use grease in your hair. Well, girl, let me give you the tea, okay? It works for my hair, and if it works for my hair, I'm not gonna stop using it because it doesn't work for your hair. Now, I could understand why, you know, girls with, you know, like with mixed hair, with like type 4C hair, it wouldn't really work for them because grease is more for coarser type hairs, like medium to coarse, and oils is more for like on the lighter, like finer side, like more fine hair. So if you have like the medium but it's more on the fine side, then I wouldn't use grease because it's gonna weigh your hair down. It's gonna be bad for your hair. But for our hair type, that coarse, you know, child, I'm asleep. And it goes to show you the old saying, you know, go with what you know, go with the flow, if they say that at all. I'm just using some Laura Mercier, what is it? The Laura Mercier, the translucent one, whatever. I wish that I had got the brown one. I wish I had got this in this size because literally this is a lot of product. I don't really use this much makeup, so oh well, you live and you learn. Then again, I don't even know if it comes in that size for that one, but I really love this little cute size because you can just throw it into your like to-go bag and just be on the road. So now I'm gonna go in my eye look. Do I look pasty to you guys? So guys, do you have any products that you used to use and then you had, I guess, YouTubers tell you, or just bloggers, beauty bloggers tell you not to use it, and then you were like, oh crap, I've been using it the whole time, and you had like one bad hair day and you were like, that is why my hair is messing up, that's why my hair isn't growing. No, honey, that's not why. It was just one bad hair day, and then you go and you spend all this money on stuff that doesn't freaking work, or it just works for a little bit and you're trying to figure out like why your hair isn't what it used to be. That's why, baby girl, if you have type 4 hair, I would definitely, you know, suggest trying. Just trying. Not saying that you have to use it or anything like that, but just try some grease. You know, I prefer the the Blue Magic one, but it's up to you what you want to use. If you find a product that works for you, kudos. But I'm going back to greasing my scalp and stretching my hair, you know. It's been very rewarding for me. I've noticed a lot of growth in the last 2 months just by stretching my hair, and I've noticed that I have not been losing as much hair as I had in the past. Because I swear, when I use these products, like these moisturizing, these curl whipped cream, whatever, butters, whatever the shit, it was just so annoying, because it was like I would wear it and literally my hair would not, I would have to keep putting products in my hair, and it's like a product overload. With grease, I put product in my hair Sunday. Like, I have not greased my scalp. I have not had to put moisture in my hair since Sunday. Today's now Thursday. Let that sink in for you, honey. So I'm gonna use this. It's called Hot Flush from Sephora. It's like my favorite blush, but I'm gonna put it on my eyes. That's like my favorite. It's my favorite right now. I don't know, like I'm really into the coral on my eyelids. So guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to finish the rest of this look off camera because I'm being slow right now and I usually don't take this long, so I'll be right back. So let's just recap. Okay, so just because something works for a beauty YouTuber, and I know a lot of us are guilty of it by following beauty bloggers who don't have the same skin type, hair type, or whatever situation we got going on, we follow them just because they're pretty, and we don't really follow them because they're relatable. We follow them because they're pretty or they have really nice videos, and we end up playing ourselves when we actually try. Like, how many of us have had failed YouTube tutorials? I'm human, we all do, but it's because we're not using the right products or the right method that may work for us. So just because the LCO may work for one person doesn't mean that it will work for you. Maybe you might have to do LOC or LOCC or LCOC or whatever. You know what I'm getting at. You get the drift. Like, we're not stupid here. But sometimes we don't make that correlation. You know what I'm saying? And I am glad. I'm gonna do my hair in the next video, so you guys stay tuned and look out for that. Anyways guys, I love you so much. If you made it this far in the video, God, you are a true one. Because I talk a lot. This is why I don't do talk through videos. But you know, I think I'm gonna do it intermittently. Like, I'll do a long video and then a short video. See, I'm talking too much already. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Be real, and remember to take, oh shit, I forgot. Remember to dream big, take chances, and never stop learning. We are Curly Bae. Besos.